Okay guys, we are back, and what are we attempting to work on today? Well, we have got a new project in the house. 1970 little Dodge Dart Swinger with a slant 6 in it. Young gentleman owns this. When I say young, he's a teenager. I think he is. If he's not, I feel sorry for saying teenager, but he's young. I think it's one of his first cars, and obviously he didn't do any of this. Someone had sprayed it with some sort of, it almost looks to me like they rattle canned it with some sort of, well, I don't know what they were. Anyway, they've done it with some sort of paint, and it's just all crinkly and it's peeling off. But he loves this car, he wants to work on it, so we're going to be replacing quarter panels for him and outer wheel tubs. So, well, we're going to get at this bad boy today and see what we can do. So we're going to start with the driver's side, obviously. And I can tell you right now, we got to clean a bunch of muck and crap out of here and see how we can get this gas filler out, get this light out, and then see what kind of parts he's brought us. Now, does this unbolt? I'm sure that unbolts. Yeah, we got to get that off. And yeah, so we're just going to clean it up, put new quarters, and then basically the rest we're just going to sand it. We're not going to get carried away with bodywork right now. We're going to sand it, get this shitty paint off here, and just respray it flat black again, or satin black I should say. We're not pulling windows, we're not doing any of that, we're not doing door jambs. This is just deal with the rust, satin black it so it looks better than it does now. Later in life he'll play with the rest of the car, and you know, hopefully he'll remember us and he'll bring it back to us. So this is going to be my fun little project until it's done for him, and all we can do is do the best we can do. So we'll make sure we got it situated in the right spot, and we'll get her up in the air, get the tire and wheel off, because we know that we're going to be on it for a bit here. And who knows what we're going to find when we start cutting it away. Okay, we've got the gas filler tube unscrewed, side light out, the rear bumper off. If you're wondering how the rear bumper comes off a 70 Dart, it basically is very simple, very nice. It's just 3 bolts from the inside. No brackets, no nothing, you gotta like it. Here inside your side marker light, again very simple. The marker light itself comes out from the outside, but it has this casing here that holds it on, and you undo 2 nuts. Casing comes off from the inside, light comes off from the outside, and away you go. Unfortunately for the young lad, his retainer ring around his gas filler is rotten. Not a big deal. We could just make something for that later in life. It's just a dust boot to keep the crap out, but I had to take it off to wheel the gas filler neck around there. Obviously you want to move the wires out of the way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay the new quarter panel up on here. I'm going to do a felt line. And then, like you always know, how you've been watching me, I'm going to cut it way below that felt line. Way below it. And just slowly trim it away till it fits properly. So we'll get this up on there, and that's where we'll go next. I'm going to guess it's an inch thick there. Well, while I was cutting, I said, I guess it's an inch thick. Let's see how close I was here. What do you think of that? Yeah. Obviously, the outer wheel tub is gone. So, pop rivets. Hopefully we can save this piece. We'll find out. Looks solid from here. No, wait a minute. Pop rivets. Alright, well, I may have to cut that and just put a piece in there. Anyway, this is why it's hard to give an estimate when people ask you about rust repair and how much is it going to cost. You know, I mean, you know how long it's going to take a quarter off, put a wheel tub in, but you don't know what you're going to find when you get into this, right? But yeah, look at all the rivets on that back side there. There you go. Well, let's continue on. Okay, we got the rear valance laying there off, which was like nearly 45 minutes because every screw was rotten and didn't want to come off. So it gets frustrating sometimes. Something that should take 5 minutes takes that long, but what do you do? It is what it is. I don't honestly think that's ever been taken off since day one. I just don't think it has been. And we're just slowly chopping away here. So we still got more to chop, and then we'll fit the quarter how we want it, and then we got to start chopping the wheel tub, and then fit the quarter again to the new wheel tub. We got to fix this. So we knew we were doing that. We knew we were doing a quarter. We didn't expect this, so we've added some time here on. But it is what it is. What are you going to do? You can't leave it, and why would you leave it when you're already there, right? So. But this is why we do videos and take photos, so when the customers get their bill and they say, hey, what's this? It's like, hey, there it is, right? So we keep moving along, and I'm working as fast as I can to keep it priced down for this young man. I always like to help the younger guys out more that are into the old cars. I feel for them. I remember when I was young once and got my first old car, you know, some guys would help me out and some guys just wouldn't. So it is what it is, but I always try and help them out. Okay, we're getting things cut away. Got her all cut up in here now. Cleaned up down below there. Grinded here. This is where I plan on welding, is on the edge. I don't want to weld down in here. If you look at this quarter panel, see that lip? That lip comes up into here. I'd sooner not do that. I'd sooner weld on the edge. You get less filler, in my opinion, and plus in here it's hard to do body work. You can't get a machine in there. It's all by hand. It takes way longer. So cut the lip off there, put it on here, weld straight along. That is the plan for me. So anyway, cleaning that up, now what I'm going to do is get some cardboard, make a template of that, and then trace it on a piece of metal, cut the metal out, hold it up to that, make sure it kind of lines up. I'm hoping to get that done today before I go, and maybe that cut off. And then we're on a good start, because we want to get that in there for sure by tomorrow, and definitely get the wheel tub started on, which I should go grab that and see how that's going to fit. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. We're getting there slowly. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at the tar and undercoating on that. See, so this is the back side. So when the customer comes in, you look at it, you're like, yeah, it looks solid. But then when you actually get the quarter panel off, you see that side, which is this side, and you're like, oh, rivet, rivet, rivet. So, extra time. What do? Fix it now? Or leave it and just bury it like some people do? Nah, you just fix it. Okay, we've taken care of the rust that was in here. We put a whole brand new piece. Oops, as you can see, this is all brand new. Then it comes down and goes along here. It's got the lip underneath that your quarter panel is going to attach to. This was all fine, as you can see, nice metal. I just left it. So, good enough. Just trying to save the young lad some money. Just do what needs to be done, and that's it. The only bad thing with this car is it's got so much undercoating and tar in behind when you're welding. It's just burning up everywhere, and I tell you, the stink. Whew. Anyway, so what we'll do now is we'll grab the other wheel tub, the new outer wheel tub, and we'll start addressing that and getting this one out of here and seeing what we can do with that. Alright, there we go. One wheel tub removed. Outer wheel tub removed. And as we get into the outer wheel tub, we notice we got to do some repair to the inner wheel tub down below. This is typical on most cars, whether it be Chevy, Ford, Dodge. Up in here, the shit blows and flies up in here from your tires. They're always rotten down here. It's very common to see a car have a patch in here. So anyway, that's okay. So the wheel tub is off. So now we will start fitting the new one and see how that works out. Okay, so we got the wheel tub clamped in where it goes roughly. We're fitting the quarter on, you know. Now it's never going to fit 100% perfect because you're overlapping some of the old metal still that we haven't cut out. But our main thing we want to make sure of is along in here that it joins up to our wheel tub we're doing. And it's fitting up good. So that means I can pull this back off now and I can weld that wheel tub in place where it is. Wheel tub is where it's got to be. Okay guys, that's a wrap on the Dart. Like I say, we've got the quarter cut off, the rust repair down there, the new wheel tub in, the rust repair inside there done, and we sprayed some rust paint on there. Then we put the seam sealer over top of the rust paint where that'll dry. So now we'll let that dry up, and then probably some point over the weekend I'll come out here and put my texture spray in there, then it can dry over the weekend. And then when Tuesday rolls around, when I'm back at work, I'll start cutting and fitting the quarter, and we'll start putting the quarter panel on this side. So that's it for now. Alright guys, you have a good weekend, and maybe we'll see you on Sunday, but remember, it's always a good time at Old Time.